Yeah. Hey, check it. Okay, I feel unstoppable. Losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line. Do what I gotta do. Time after time, we do the impossible. You ain't made it till you got stylers. Go out and shop for you. You ain't made
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the former Auburn kicker, Daniel Carlson, to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. To throw at the outset, here's Hurts. And Blunt has it. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Completes it to Blunt. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Hurts. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
Now that's a heck of a moment for your first sack of the game, because if this long drive ends without a touchdown because of that sack, we're going to look back and say that might be one of the biggest plays of this contest.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And now look at this. Big gain.
Oh, come on, bro.
Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And pick up 6. They're trying to keep the drive going.
Why am I in it now this time, right?
It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
My boy, my boy, my boy.
But that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
On 2nd and goal, Hurts. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And that one really pushes him back. A loss of 9.
Yeah.
And now it's 3rd and goal after the sack. Play action. Here's Hurts. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Now, if I would have tried him,
we don't often talk about it. You can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands. and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Bullock's kick is good, and that'll do it for the first quarter of play. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken just shy of the 10. They'll start on the ground with Lynch. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Credit that play defensively to Marcus Peters. He got downhill in a hurry. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Brady going to throw. Steps away to his left. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. So the completion good for just 3. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down.
But my PlayStation's been making a real noise.
That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that'll bring up 4th down. Gets it out quickly here to the left flank. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. First down, the run with Lynch.
Bro, you were going after the backer. We got a receiver for a reason.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On 2nd and 7, Brady. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And out across midfield down to the 45. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the pistol, they run with Lynch as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Auntie chill. Auntie chill.
Pounded with Lynch. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Here's Brady. Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. They'll try the middle with Lynch. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8.
Oh, my God.
On the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They go up the middle with Lynch. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Touchdown, Eagles! Jamar Chase from 6 yards away. And the Eagles will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. They'll throw now on the final play. Going deep here for Allen.
Yeah,
incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way.
Now I get what he's saying.
In a game like this, you're fighting, you're scratching, you're clawing, you're hammering away. That return has the feel of maybe cracking the rock and giving them a chance to get a big-time advantage.
And he finds Gronk. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run it. Here's Lynch.
That's
he's
fair.
got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They'll run again with Lynch. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Now Brady.
Ain't no way.
Intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Complete to Jones. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run the
Bro, why did I cheat? I can't.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
One of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion force there.
Oh, yeah. Back him up.
Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Hurts.
Ain't no way that was a fumble.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Nice job understanding the situation. 3rd and long, kept the play in front of them and made the tackle. They gave up a good chunk of yardage, but it does force a 4th down.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. It's complete. Swings
Come on,
it
get
to his
down.
running back. And unable to break. Stop him a few yards shy. And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone. We're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they're not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done.
Roger McCreary there to bring him down defensively.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game.
Throw that for us up. I can't be live because my auntie got class. Man, hey, look, we didn't score none of the 3rd. We can't let them score or we gotta hold the ball. We gotta be smart with the ball. We can't be dumb like last time. We gotta finish the fight. Hey, Eagles on me, Eagles on 3, 1 to 3 Eagles.
This will be 3rd and 5. They'll try and run.
Bro, who are you?
They keep it on the ground. And this will not be enough.
Everybody.
A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker.
And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Throwing is Hurts.
Looking left side, and it's complete. Touchdown! 23 yards for the touchdown. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown.
Oh, come on!
But a penalty flag is down. Looks like he got run into. Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
I'm not
taken at the goal line. And nowhere to go. He only makes it to the 5.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. On 2nd down, Lynch. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. That's now consecutive 5-yard carries to pick up the 1st down.
But, partner, if the defense isn't going to adjust and they keep giving them those 5, 6, 7-yard runs over and over, they're likely to run it the whole way to the end zone. They'll be more than happy to take the yardage available and save some of their other plays in the playbook for another time.
Mike Singletary, the one to bring him down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down. 3 points.
Force up one more
these
time.
2 sides with 2 minutes
Look,
left to
we
go.
gotta go. If we must do overtime, we must.
As we get you reset, they face a critical
Hey,
3rd down
Eagles
now,
are 2-1
needing
for
a
Eagles.
score here in the late going. Now a play fake. Brady. He'll buy some time right. This is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding 2nd half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire 2nd half.
Lynch up the middle.
Bro, it just let me right into him.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush
It
right
just let me
now.
right
They
into him.
definitely
That
have
was
to pick up the
the
tempo
wall.
a bit.
Somebody else leave me right into it.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. To throw is Brady. And that is in.
Oh, come on!
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Brady to throw. They set up the screen to Lynch.
And they're going to get this down.
Oh, what in the world, bro?
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
2 yards, good enough for a first. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down, a nice, consistent gain.
Man, I should hit that goal route.
Taken in here by
I had a wide open goal route.
Now the offense will burn their
Thank
3rd
God,
and
yeah,
final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
So in the final minute, they turn it over to their kicker to get him back to even, and he does not disappoint.
Brandon, do you think the pressure ever gets to this guy? Because I sure don't. That was pretty smooth right there. But I tell you, he better not rest on his laurels because there's a good chance they may need him again if this game goes to overtime.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the save calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
On second down and 4, Hurts. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
Oh my God! Throw them 5s up, bro.
A little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death.
Hey, Eagles made. We got to finish the fight every start. Hey, Eagles made. Eagles got 3-1-3 Eagles.
Scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
4 quarters couldn't decide things, so it's on to overtime here as the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And everyone knows
go ahead with that goal,
pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field
I already
goal,
knew it,
continue play, but
ooh.
and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
I already knew it was
Take possession of the football. What a gigantic interception here.
If I score, it's over with.
And now, Charles, with where they're out of the field, I mean, they're already in field goal range to win this thing.
And the head coach is
where is my receiver?
Coordinator right now and saying, okay, where does he want the ball position? Because that's all you're going to do on offense. Move it to that spot. Make sure you take care of the football and probably third down, kick the field goal, and try and win this game.
Meanwhile, Brady's throw pulled in by Woods. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Play action. Now it's Brady. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And the Eagles are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. What they say.
And he's into the end zone.
And that's the end of the game.
And the game winner in OT. Another one in the books for his partner. Always great to be by your side. Both offenses, both defenses had some moments in this one, but I think you would agree these coaching staffs are also going to have some stuff to clean up on film.
Absolutely, partner. Let's face it. Any game we get to watch from up here, it's going to be a blast. Do we want to get a real job? Absolutely not. Let's keep watching the NFL all season long.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the former Auburn kicker, Daniel Carlson, to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. They start the drive with Lynch.
Oh, the Super Bowl rematch.
5 as he gets it to the 30.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep pounding here with Lynch. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Brady. Green's got it over the middle. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Brady's going to sneak it. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. An inside run with Lynch. And some room to work.
Man, I hit it.
Finally goes down at the 23-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a 1st down. Up the middle, it's Lynch. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. To throw is Brady. Johnson's got it complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Throwing now is Brady. He's got his man. That's Woods on the out route. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll run with Lynch. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
2nd down and goal. Brady. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Woods. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. Brady now to throw. Forced out to his left. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Chiefs are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along.
Man, Patrick Mahomes, by the way. Who else he got, man?
And let him know he'll be back the very next series.
No score after one on EA Sports.
Get the ball.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 27 yards there, a first down.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right
side.
What
type of protection do you think we need?
I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
Throw taken in by Taylor left side. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Mahomes complete to his tight end. It's Kelce. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 32-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelce. And they do get him down, but not before inside the 5-yard line.
You can't just be rushing stuff, though.
Here's
I said, she said, you can't be rushing stuff, though, because you got to get in order.
Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Bro.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
You got a lot.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brady. Man open. That's yard chase complete. Yeah. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here. Over 20 yards. Here's a give to Lynch. And he is going to lose yardage here. That play ended for a net loss thanks to Javon Hargrave.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Whoa, bro. That was a rollout. I had stopped. Oh, I got hit.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Now Lynch running right. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Tackle there by Nick Cross. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. On play action. Now Brady. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over in that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now Brady. And that one complete to Marshawn Lynch. And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Now Brady again. They'll set up the screen to Lynch. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Hey, we're going to need good pad level.
Seconds left in the first half. Second and goal from the 1.
No problem.
They'll run for it with Lynch.
Whoa, bro.
This one in for an Eagle touchdown. Marshawn Lynch as time expires in the first half.
And the Eagles have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
I swear.
Set and ready to go for the 2nd half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score.
Kadarius Toney going to elect to bring this one out. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
It's a tie for
Hold up, what is it? What was type of formation that I just see, bro?
They probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this
Hold
is a
up,
tie
bro.
game. No need to panic.
And this is caught.
I was so confused, and you got beat, bro.
Finding Hill for a big play. 71.
I was so confused on what formation that was.
This drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there?
I don't care no more, bro. They did not got the readout she played it.
Didn't take long. 1 play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
They did not got no readout.
Now here's Mahomes. And this is going to be intercepted.
Let me get out. Let me get out.
The Eagles are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
76 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They go with Lynch right side.
To about the 33-yard line. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
Early down steps to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Throwing is Brady.
Bro, what in the hell?
Johnson with a completion over the middle. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Tries to force it to Megatron, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller.
Bro, I'm trying to strip the ball. Now I think we got Eddie or something.
Who's going to be making the big plays? Right now it's not the offensive players. We're seeing these defenses step up and take control. Both of the last 2 drives have ended with interceptions.
They are certainly dictating this game, aren't they? Now it's going to come down to which offense can follow their defense's lead and step up in the clutch themselves.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd
Bro, we
and
done
7.
hit. I need somebody to get hit.
They run once more with Taylor.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep.
How? Oh, what? Oh, nah, bro. Everybody in the world.
Down inside the 5 at the 4.
I hate this.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
I'm tired of it. I wonder why I bought it on that.
Mahomes now to throw. To the goal line.
Oh, it's just a pit down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. From 4 yards out. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Yeah.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, are coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter
Man,
what
throw
the
them
situation.
fours up. Whoa, hold up. I did not call timeout, by the way.
Excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady.
Pass out left.
Throw them fours up. Bro, we gotta finish this, bro. Look, we haven't scored in the 1st and 3rd quarter, and we gotta stop the so-called Super Bowl champ. I'll tell you about the Super Bowl champ.
It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter.
Bro, we gotta finish the fight. Bro, we gotta switch up the score.
The Eagles on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be
Hey, Eagles on me, Eagles on 3, 1, 2, 3, Eagles.
On play action, it's Brady. Rolling to his right. And this is caught. He's pulled in by Gronkowski. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion.
Okay, never mind. Hold on. Yeah.
On the give, this is Lynch. And a lane slow materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Brady. Right side complete. That's Woods. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they go Lynch. Lynch pushing, but he is not going to get there. They stop him short. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
They get this out quickly to the left side. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. From the pistol, they run with Lynch. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw, it's Brady. And he can't.
Bro, I don't got nowhere.
He's taken down. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards. A 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd.
Well,
to throw is Brady. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. There he goes left side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. But just to add that to the list of great moments for this defense today, they really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other, every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done. They continually built energy in this one, and how about them culminating with a pick 6?
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Oh, Feather, he ran one hand at me.
Brady is incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Derek Johnson. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 41. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, That's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held him to 7. If we made one more play, could have had our shutout.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep.
That's a nice job there.
We are not playoff
diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Almost if you can't do that solo.
And the Eagles with a dime look. 6 DBs on 3rd down. Mahomes going to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. It was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half.
Let me show you how to be a star. Let me show you how to go far. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to be a star. Yeah, pull up with a baddie in a fancy car. How to party like a rock star and play guitar like a superstar. Yeah, and I'm so tired of them playing with me. Yeah, pushing my buttons, this ain't no game to me. Yeah, ain't got time to be explaining me. Yeah, I'ma just take over the game, baby. Yeah, let me show you how to be a star. Let me show you how to go far. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to raise the bar, how to go large, how to take it too far. Let me show you how to.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. They'll start on the ground with Lynch. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes because it's his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing now is Brady. He'll dump it off complete to Lynch. And boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle's going to leave him about a yard or so short. Brady going to go on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They bring a tight end in motion left. On 1st down, Hurts. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Gibbs. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
1st and goal from the 3. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Lions put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because the reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up, and they gave the touchdown that was just given up.
And Brady's throw there, incomplete.
The touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Hello? Yeah, it's all nice if you could get it covered.
Here's Brady to throw. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story in this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Hurts. He finds his man, complete. It's Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. Hurts sets up to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. On 2nd and goal, Hurts. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Rashad Perriman from 3 yards out. And the Lions lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. Now a play fake. Brady. Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods. The 30. 10. Touchdown. Philadelphia. Jelani Woods. 79 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
And this will wind up a Lions first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Hurts to throw. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect. So the play results in no gain.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. Throwing is Hurts. He finds his man, complete. It's Gibbs. Yeah, he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. Gibbs, and they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throw left side, complete to Tony. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. He'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Gibbs. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 18. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Chandon Sullivan. And the Eagles are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 2. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Open man downfield is Johnson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It's a gain of 35.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
Now that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great. Let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit Bader. Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains, and really it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
Down he goes at the 23 and pick up a 4.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense, because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Now a give, running right is Lynch. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On play action, it's Brady. Looking this time for Woods, and it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's complete to Tony. And they are going to have a first down, and they're in field goal range as well as they're down inside the 20.
Here we go.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. He finds his man, complete. That's Gibbs. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup with someone trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Everybody.
Right back to Tony. He's got another one. And he spikes it to stop the clock. And now if they choose, they'll have a chance at maybe a long field goal try here just before the break. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This offense set to begin the third quarter, and Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
And I think the ball's out. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
Loose inside the 30.
And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
Well, CD, that's one of those plays you put a mark by. I mean, that could be a big momentum swing here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Yeah, we may have to revisit it, right? Because if that drive ends up in the end zone, they're sitting pretty at that point. Now, instead, it's a two-score game that has a chance to tighten up considerably.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, they'll pound it with Lynch. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off much more plays.
Well, they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
Pardon my math's not very good. I think he got half of what he was looking for there. 3rd and goal from the 2.
Yeah, they designed that to score. Couldn't get all the way there. And Brady will sneak it. Try to wedge his
come on!
Signal. I don't think he got there. He didn't. They try the sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And instead of having a 1-score game, they'll remain 2 scores down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter. Back to throw now in his own end zone. He finds his man, complete. That's Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds right at about the 10-yard line. So not quite out of danger just yet. Still backed up a bit, but only need a few inches here on 2nd down. Up the middle they go. It's Gibbs. And a lot of talent on this Eagle defense, and you've seen it on these last 2 plays, both losses. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. 1st down. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw. And that'll be caught by Tony. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16.
That's another beautiful throw right there. It gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another 1st down there.
What? And he loses the football a 2nd time. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
I know a lot of defensive coaches have certain guys on their squad that they look to as drive stoppers. Guys who can make big plays, interceptions, knock it free. In this case, they didn't need one. The offense supplied it for them, just dropping the ball.
Yeah, and that was after they were doing so well on this drive through the air. They go to the ground, doesn't work. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Throw that for us, though.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play.
So we haven't scored since the first quarter. That's
as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
I made bro strip the ball like 3 times already.
Brady now on first down.
Y'all coming out there.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. Well, now they'll try the end around.
Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Brady now to throw. This is caught. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. They go up the middle with Lynch. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Carlson now to add the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
We still cannot.
And they've got it. They recover.
I swear that was.
Hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down. Now a handoff up the middle. Gibbs, and he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Gibbs. No gain on the play. And it'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Throw it out one more time. We can only allow a field goal, y'all.
They've got a second down
finish the
now
fight.
as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Looking to throw again on second down. Hurts.
Oh, God, that should have been
It's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
Hurts.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
What the?
Caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Hurts will throw.
And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. The penalty got them half the distance to the goal down to the 1, made that try a little easier.
Yeah, without a doubt. And it opens up your playbook, doesn't it? From the 1-yard line, run, pass, do whatever you want there. And they did it successfully.
On play action, now Brady. Got his man, it's Woods.
Oh, come on,
Taken
man.
down, but not before they work it across midfield. Brady now on first down.
Oh.
And he whips that one incomplete there.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Brady.
Oh, y'all. Oh, great.
They hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Brady. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Brady again. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers.
Hold on, what?
Get that high hop and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So with exactly a minute to play, here comes a critical onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's got this to Jefferson.
Take this game!
Get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. On first down, it's Gibbs. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on 2nd down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And the Lions will take the knee here with victory in the cards. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sideline.